All right, let's get the meter running. Hi, everybody. Welcome to 6-Minute Increments. Today, I'm going to do a quick employment law update, and I'm only going to bill you a 0.1. That is 6 minutes, hence the name of our podcast, 6-Minute Increments. So let's see how much employment law news and tips I can fit inside of 6 minutes. Here we go. First, as of January 2025, this year in New York enacted what's called the Paid Prenatal Leave Law. And this is applicable to all private employers, regardless of your size. If you have an employee who is pregnant and needs to take leave to go to doctor's appointments related to their pregnancy, they get up to 20 hours for that. And that's in addition to paid sick leave, paid family leave, FMLA, whatever other PTO policies you have. This is in addition to. You can't deduct from those time banks. And you cannot require documentation regarding this because that would be considered an intrusion on the employee's privacy. So paid prenatal leave, if you do not have 20 hours available for employees that indicate that they are qualified for that leave, you need to add that and track that. It can be taken in as little as 1 hour increments. Something to put on your radar if you are a business owner. Related to pregnancy, last year and in the past couple years, there have been updates to both the federal and New York state law on lactation breaks, what must be made available, what must be in your policy, whether that time is paid or unpaid, all of those things. And there is a notification requirement in New York. So if your handbook or policies do not address lactation breaks, that's something you'll also want to take a look at as well to be sure you get right. Let's see here. Oh, we're at the 2-minute mark. We're doing really well. So under the prior administration federally, the Department of Labor was really making moves to crack down on who could be considered or classified as an independent contractor. An independent contractor is somebody that a business would engage with and hire to do work for them. What's the difference between an independent contractor and an employee? If somebody's an independent contractor, you don't have to pay certain taxes for them. You don't have to give them certain benefits, time off, etc. It could be considered a cost savings to engage someone on an independent contractor basis. The problem is if they're not properly classified as an independent contractor, then your business could see fines, penalties, and other repercussions. The Federal Department of Labor was previously looking to really narrow as to who could qualify for an independent contractor. The Department of Labor has announced this year that they are expanding. They're going in the other direction. They're expanding the scope of individuals that would qualify as an independent contractor. But here in New York, you also have to note what the rules are to classify somebody as an independent contractor in New York. So while you might pass muster with the Federal Department of Labor, you also have to, New York still has pretty stringent requirements for somebody to be properly qualified as an independent contractor. And as of this year, the agreement you would have with an independent contractor has to have certain components. So if you haven't had your independent contractor agreement reviewed recently and you're a business here in New York, you're going to want to take a look at that. And you're also going to want to bear in mind, and this has been the most difficult thing about having independent contractors, is both at a federal and state level, there are different definitions among the different agencies. For example, the IRS has its view on who an independent contractor is. The workers' compensation has a definition. The Department of Labor has a definition, federally now expanding. Other agencies as well. So unemployment insurance has a definition. So there's a lot to consider when engaging with an independent contractor. So if it's not completely clear. And in my opinion, it's completely clear that somebody is an independent contractor if they don't do the business of your business. For example, if you're an accounting firm and you hire somebody to replace your windows, you're not a window replacer, and the person you hire has their own business entity. They do this for other businesses. They advertise, they bring their own tools, they invoice you, they act independently with respect to the service. That's clearly an independent contractor. You don't have to spend much scrutiny there. But if you're, hiring somebody that does something that your business does, and it's not entirely clear that they are in business for themselves doing this independently, that's something you're going to want to review with your legal counsel. If you are a business, I've got 30 seconds left. If you are a business that must submit EEO data every year, that's for 100 plus employees. The data collection period is going to be opening up on May 20th, 2025, closing June 24th, 2025. So that portal's opening soon. You should start, completing the information that you have to complete. Put that on your radar. And I guess that's it. We're at 6 minutes. Thank you for joining.